Human Nature are back home. The Aussie music sensations have returned for a Christmas celebration, performing all your favourite festive songs in their very special holiday show.
The Light Spectacular kicks off in Melbourne next week, ahead of shows in Canberra and Sydney, and the boys are here. You know it's Christmas with the Human Nature crew arrive back home.
That's
Phil,
right.
of course, you're a local. You're a local
That's the best intro
now.
we've ever had, guys. Thank you.
Wow.
Phil, you're a local. You live in Australia now.
I do.
What's it like when the blow-ins come back at Christmas?
Well, you have to put up with them now and again. No, it's really fantastic. I was so happy to see the guys yesterday. I really was. And particularly at Christmas, which is one of our favourite times of the year to perform. So it's something to really look forward to getting on stage and having so much fun together.
Were you
again.
out at the airport? Did you have a sign?
It was a bit
Welcome back to the
embarrassing.
balloon?
They walked straight past me, ignored me completely.
Phil who? Adrian, is it weird performing without Phil?
Oh, it is. I mean, we've been doing it for, how many, 33 years together.
Yeah. Wow.
So it was an adjustment, but, you know, you just kind of just got to roll with it. And the shows have been fun in Vegas, and we just announced a brand new residency, so we're just making it work. So it's
Have
great.
you? That's fantastic.
Yeah, so it's next year.
For next year.
For the whole year?
The first 6 months at this point, but
Wow.
yeah, so it's been really great. All the shows have been sold out, and it's a great showroom at South Point there, and we're having a lot of fun with it.
Yeah. Michael, when you arrived yesterday, what was the first thing you did? Did you have a Vegemite sandwich? Did you have a sausage roll?
Coffee, actually.
Coffee.
It's the first-
Coffee?
Yeah, it's great.
come on.
Aussie coffee. You can't. It's great.
What do you miss about Australia?
Oh, I mean, obviously have families and everything. We've got a lot of families still here, but yeah, the sausage roll, the Vegemite, all those things. The violet crumbles.
Well, I make Vegemite and cheese sandwiches for my kids every day for school, so
Do you?
we don't miss it in our household.
And what reaction do they get?
no, they love it.
No, from their mates
Oh,
at
from their mates.
school.
Their mates
Does
are like,
anyone-
"What is that?"
Does anyone want a soft
Gross.
sandwich?
No, actually, no. There is one kid in their class who wants to try it, so we're going to send him one day, and then he'll say, "No, I don't want it anymore."
Totally go those weird Aussies. Toby, your life is obviously very much in Vegas. Do you miss home? Do you miss Australia? Do you call Australia home?
Oh, absolutely. It's always going to be our home. And, yeah, like we said, there are things that we miss about it. Obviously, family is sort of top of that list. But every time we get to come back, it's always exciting because the fans here have been with us since we started. You know, some of them have actually formed friendships with each other that have lasted, 2 decades. And so it's always great stepping out there to an Aussie crowd who have grown up with us and are really excited from the start of a show to see us.
Yeah. And Phil, you're joining us on Carol's
Yes,
at the
I am.
Domain this year.
That's right.
Which is fabulous. You've got a solo tour next year.
That's right. Yeah, I'm doing some solo shows in February through Newcastle, Sydney, and Wollongong.
Right.
So that's going to be really exciting. A little bit nerve-wracking. I've never actually done it, so yeah. But
And we're going to be there in the front row. And just sort of heckling.
Holding up signs.
Get off, sing it better.
How do you think he'll go by himself? Because, Toby, you've told us for years you carry Phil in the group.
Well, I'm glad it's finally out there, so I don't have to keep on holding to this dark secret that I have. But yeah, no, I think he'll do great, and we wish him the best, obviously.
Andrew, it must have been a big deal when Phil said that he wanted to move back to Australia. That must have been a real moment for you guys, deciding what will we do.
Had you had a fight?
No, we hadn't had a fight. It was a real turning point in our career. You know, it was a crossroads, and we just decided to go on as the three of us, and just, we still want to perform and take the opportunities we have, and our families love it there. So
It's actually extraordinary that you managed to get 32 years with all agreeing that you would be in the same city at the same time, and get everyone's families to agree as well.
Yeah, I think for a lot of groups, that they do have those moments, and I guess the great thing for us is that there's that friendship that we have from high school that is still there, and so whatever happens, we'll roll with the punches and try and make it work, and it's been, and we're still having fun, and
We've got the best of both worlds. We get to still do the show over there, but also come back and do this thing together that we've done for all these years.
Yeah, sort of our version of the Osmonds. More details on the Vegas show. Which casino will it be next year? Because you get lots of Aussies in Vegas and all come to your show.
Yeah, it's actually called the South Point, and it's the home of the rodeo. So we were given these honorary cowboy hats to
That would suit,
commemorate our residency.
you as
We
well.
look amazing.
Yeah.
We look amazing.
I look great on a bull. So good at bull riding.
What does that actually mean the home of the rodeo? Does that mean that there is rodeo?
Yeah, they have a big
in the
event,
casino?
a rink out the back. Oh,
Massive
I don't
arena.
think they call it a rink.
An arena, rodeo arena. Yeah.
Class.
How much I know about it.
And we ride horses to the show.
Oh,
Do you really? No. Oh my gosh, that was a real blonde moment, wasn't it?
Just to this show, yeah.
now
State
you've got to
theatre.
come back and perform a bit later.
We are.
Absolutely.
Good to see you back, fellas.
Great to see you. Thank you very
And
much,
Phil,
guys.
always good to see you. Human Nature performing the Christmas show in Melbourne, Canberra and Sydney. You'll find ticket details at sunrise.com.au. The boys, as I said, are going to perform for us after 8 o'clock. Can't wait for that.